Okay, we just hiked up the canyon. Now we're back at the top of the hills. And here's our troopers right here. Good job, you guys.
All right, we're in the home stretch. We're actually hiking on the road, the half-mile back to our car because we couldn't drive this without chains. But we made it. First day we hiked about 4 miles, 3.75. Second day we hiked about 7. And today we just hit 5 miles, so it's slightly over 5. And today was a little bit dicey this morning because it was so cold that one of our water filters, it froze inside the filter and the tube. The water did. Our other water filter is one where we squeeze it, and the force of squeezing it, and I think the cold plastic made it break a little bit. So it's spraying a leak, so we were trying to use it, putting our finger over the leak, so it wasn't ideal. Our fuel barely made it. We did have enough fuel to do oatmeal and coffee and hot chocolate, so that was nice, but we pretty much tapped out of all our fuel. And it was cold last night. There was frost on top of our tents. The top of my sleeping bag was wet, so kind of crazy. And it was trickier to get a fire started today. I wasn't able to get it going, and Jason got the fire started. So today was a little bit of a challenge at the beginning of the day, but it's been a great trip. Archie told me, what'd you tell me, Arch, a few minutes ago? You don't remember. I remember what you told me. What? You told me that you were sad to be hiking back to the car. You still think that? Yeah, that's the sign of a good trip, is when you wish it would keep going. But what are you excited about, Charlotte, about being done?
Well, to get in the car, I have an actual break into my shoulders and my legs are hurting a lot.
How about if we find some pizza? Woo! Pizza! All right. So, finishing up the trip, just a few takeaways. We did have tears plenty of times. We had yelling at each other. We had frozen feet, frozen hands, frustration, all of those things. But I think it's really good to experience that and learn to work through it. And we're hoping the kids will kind of learn that and work through it, especially when we're with them and we can talk through it and encourage each other and deal with it together and really come together as a family. And you know, life isn't always easy, and we know that they will experience frustrations and setbacks and wet bums and all those things, and hopefully they are learning some coping skills. They're learning that they're pretty dang tough, and hopefully they're learning that we are always there to support them, and their family will always be with them. So it's been a great trip. Great Thanksgiving break, and glad nobody's injured. But I highly recommend getting out to the outdoors with your family, whether that means hiking or backpacking or whatever. It's a great experience.